mighty Kronos has fallen. Something about that death is pretty dramatic and honestly kind of cinematic, I would say. But we got the Uplift Stone.
Kratos? You sent me to my death?
No, calm yourself, Kratos. I knew you were up to the challenge. I truly needed the Uplift Stone, you'll see.
Make it quick, old man.
A weapon such as this can't be rushed. This will be worth the wait. A fine weapon like no other. As I promised.
Something's not right. Kratos, I think, realizes that, and Hephaestus is just acting shifty. That grin. It looks like it'll help, so might as well take it.
Here is your retribution!
Head to Hephaestus. Whoa! Yeah, it looks like Hephaestus really is out to kill us now. Didn't have to beat his way, man. Oh, he gave it to us. I guess we have no choice. Let's just show him how effective a weapon this is.
My beautiful Pandora. Please, spare her. Pandora, forgive me.
Poor Hephaestus. Of all the characters in the game, he is the most sympathetic, easily. He was just trying to protect his daughter, like Kratos himself probably would have. Got the Nemesis Whip, our final weapon of the game. It's very weak, I think. The weakest in the game. But it is pretty fast, and it's great for juggling purposes. It's, I think, more built to aerial combat than anything else, and it has some very good purposes. Man. Well, first we can actually grab his ring. This music is just so somber and almost creepy. Damn. I totally should not have done that. But I just had to show you guys it was there. I don't feel right about doing that. I really don't. Forgive me, Hephaestus. And you can do this again if you want. I don't think it really changes. It would be nice if there's some extra stuff, although I have to admit, this is some mood whiplash. Hephaestus just dies and then you can have sex with his wife again. Ugh. That's just not right. Although if you did miss out on the garter belt, that's there at least. I give another chance at least, so that's nice. So now that we have the Nemesis Whip, we can now progress onward, because you see the gears there. We can now power them because there's no way to use them otherwise.
The Nemesis Whip is yours, Kratos. Those who stand in your way will feel its electric sting.
Very similar to that of Kronos' Rage, as you can see, and Poseidon's Rage even. Nowhere near as useful, believe me. It's kind of nice how all the weapons are sort of required for something. The exception is the Claws of Hades, but they were kind of required story-wise, interesting enough. Like, the required way to reuse was in a cutscene. Like, we needed the soul of a god, and we just took Uncle Hades' soul. And, like, you know, we use the Cestus to break, what is it? The Onyx. We just use the Nemesis Whip now. The Blades of Exile we used on the Harpies. Which I kind of really realized just how much they were going to be required during a no upgrade run with the Blades of Athena with Aphrodite's Garden. We can progress, so that's nice. So, for a little, we're actually not going to be doing much in the way of combat. Like, there's going to be some enemies to fight here and there. But it's really more so story elements, like some of these notebook entries, and some puzzles, actually. Like, we have one right here. I mean, we just had a ton of combat. Like, we had a boss fight with Hercules, interesting sequence. Oh, boy. Oh, God. This is awkward, because if you remember back in God of War 2, oh, that's a broken Pandora. Reminders of Hephaestus, who we just killed. Anyway, yeah, we killed Icarus back in God of War 2. You probably thought that wasn't gonna matter. I thought it was. I thought it was just a brief thing, like a sort of joke. Kind of like how the bow captain doesn't really matter. How the bow captain is literally a joke at this point. That I thought was going to be a running gag in this game, but spoiler warning, it's not. I think I pointed that out earlier. And Big V also pointed that it is disappointing as well. But yeah, it kind of sucks. Day 452! But yeah, this is going to be awkward. We already heard about Daedalus from Aphrodite. Man, I forgot what I was saying. God damn it. But, yeah, we just had that thing with Poseidon's princess as well. And then Kronos, of all things, honestly. And we also had then that briefing with Hephaestus. Not to mention the sex minigame with Aphrodite. Which I still wish I could actually not censor, but I just don't want to take the risk. I mean, I've gone over that, I just don't want to take it. I'm thoroughly convinced, though, that the person who reported the sex thing for Chains of Olympus was actually this guy my friends and I, from an old site, have problems with. This guy who actually, I think, reported one of my friend's own videos and got his account suspended. I'm not kidding. And this was back in 2009 or 10, I think? And it's just not been there since. It kind of was scary, to say the least, very surprising. Like, he's on a new channel with my friend Volvagia. He now goes on Lover Randall. Although I think he got the name changed to... I'm just seeing if there's anything there, but there's not. But anyway, he had the name changed to Volvagia recently. Like, back to Volvagia. But yeah, it was a guy named Eddie's Games. I think he's long gone off YouTube because he started getting a lot of hate from another forum and stuff. Yeah, like he started doing all those reported things, and he somehow got away with it. I don't know why. I think it's because a lot of my friends, they made it pretty clear that they hated him outright. Like, they made videos explaining things, and YouTube didn't seem to care that they had a point. I mean, Eddie's Games was something awful. He's not from the site, but he was something terrible. He's not from the site, something awful, I mean. But I'm not going to get into the debates about the past. Either way, maybe at some point I can upload the uncensored version. I was talking to someone from Fullscreen, one of the administrators. They said it could go either way. They said that you can probably try it. I don't think they really said I would get protection, which would be nice. And they said in general, it's your choice. If you think the risk is worth it, go for it. You might be able to get away with it. And you know, maybe I could, but who knows. I do have copies of them uncensored, so if I ever somehow get the opportunity or something, it can work. You know, this is kind of interesting though, seeing all these plans. And I still actually am disappointed by the minimal presence Zeus has. It's honestly really disappointing. I mean, having a few boss fights with him at midpoints, that would have been pretty badass. It really would have. I just don't know why he doesn't really appear. There's the intro, there's that thing with Pandora, right after Poseidon Princess thing, and that was freaking it. I just don't understand. And Boreas is actually a commonly mentioned part of the games. He doesn't actually appear, but like there are things in his name which are commonly used. They're like MacGuffins. They don't really matter in plot, but they're used to regress it. There's a Hail Boreas, and then I think Boreas' Horn or whatever the hell it's called. I think we get the Hail Boreas in this game. And there was something with his name in Ghost of Sparta. It is kind of bizarre though. Let's turn this. And anyway, that's actually enough of me rambling. What we want to do is get this up. Because see, you can do this, and then you're pretty much done. Getting everything else is completely optional. You can do it on your own time. Just be aware that once you drop down that rope, you cannot come back up here. Actually, I think there was something. Yeah, there's this. Okay, so what we have to do is get this lowered back down. You have to increase regardless to get to that. You can't? Oh, I thought that would work. Huh. I've been sort of out of it. I'm kind of done with midterms, kind of not finished with you. I'm on spring break now, actually. Of course, however, I actually got freaking sick. I caught my cold from my mom. And then my dad caught it from me. So it's like we're all just sick from each other. It's kind of terrible. And it just kind of really sucked. We couldn't even do much done. Like, we were already sick earlier too, and we again all caught it from each other. My dad got sick from working in New York. He got a very bad stomach flu. Then I caught it, and then my mom caught it. So it's kind of like reverse of what happened with the cold just now. But it wasn't anything serious, and this is how you get Daedalus schematics. I'm not sure what that does. Let me see. I think we can take a look at it. I think that gives you, yeah, infinite item use. And then there's... Oh. Shit. That's... something that I probably got on my old file. I don't know why it's carrying over. I don't think I ever actually beat Titan difficulty on this new file. Like, I did for my old walkthrough on my old PS3, but I never did on this. And you're probably wondering why I'm doing this, actually. There's a very... Okay, so... There it is right there. This is actually very well hidden. Like, there's no way to really see, like, I knew, like... I thought there might have been something... near here? Like, right over there where Kratos is facing. But there wasn't. Either way, that's everything. It's not that bad a puzzle, and you know, it really does reward you for going out of your way, which a lot of things that God of War do, and I like that. It's one of the things that I think sets it apart from other hack and slash, so it's nice. Either way, yeah, my spring break has been fine. My friends and I have been talking about meeting up afterwards for stuff, because, well, there's this convention we're gonna go for, but it doesn't start till after spring break, which kind of sucks. Anyway, let's see what we can upgrade. I actually just found my old Nintendo 64 helping my mom clean out the house, which is awesome, man. I think let's just max out this to get it out of the way. But that actually kind of opens up some opportunities for other Let's Plays I'm going to consider, like... I might consider some R64, a couple other N64 games like Banjo-Kazooie, which is something I've been wanting to try for the longest time. I never really played when I was younger, but I did watch one of my old babysitters play, and I thought it was pretty fun. Never really got a chance to see it. I'll play for myself. Much. What is that? And as you can see, no way back up there. So I'm just gonna have to see what I can probably do with it. I do have to probably see how I can actually record in good quality, because on this HD TV, as you can guess, Nintendo 64 games are stretched out horribly. I was just playing Majora's Mask on it, and it looked kind of bad. Don't get me wrong, I still think it looks fantastic first time, and to this day still looks decent, but poor thing.